Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same with the Grizzly Gentleman, 10% off at checkout on your fantastic beard products. Or you could shop via the TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below to help support the show. And last but of course not least, you can go to Grey Viking Games with the affiliate link below to pillage some sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. We're playing Death and Taxes yet again. I've not made any changes. Last week I was very satisfied with how the deck is going. Technically, I could be exploring some other routes for Death and Taxes, some other color combinations. One that is of particular interest that people have been asking me to look at is the white-black version with a focus on discard. However, I'm really enjoying this version right now, so I wanted to play a little bit more of it. So we're going to go ahead and hop on in. Traditional sword right. Do I have kind of villain hair right now? Yes. Do I care? No. I'm a madman. Excuse me, let me look in the camera. I'm a madman. There we go. That's a little better, a little cringier. Yeah, I'm fine with this. You go first. Hopefully we'll get an idea on what our opponent's working with. Decide whether or not, which one of these we want to play first. But getting literally one land will be good enough for this deck. Blue green, you say? I'm expecting Flash, so I'm gonna play the Tithe Taker first. Flash, alright. Could be Bant Spirits. It's very possible that this is Bant Spirits and not Flash. That's Screaming Flash to me still. I'm just gonna cast another one. Turn my game in. Deciding whether or not to play a 1-drop. Another Sailor, that's fine. And I'm not even gonna attack yet. I'm not worried about trading there necessarily. Now, in order for them to do stuff on my turn, it is +2 for them. The issue, of course, is that I haven't drawn a land yet. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I'm going to play the Selfless Savior here. The Hushbringer stops me getting tokens here. I'm just going to pass. In order to cast something on my turn, they do not have the mana to do so. Yeah, I need another land for sure, because I need to start doing the death part of the Death and Taxes. From the tap, sure. I haven't seen Simic Flash in a very long time. Do I have anything on the sideboard for this matchup? Not really. Maybe Authority of the Consuls. Do that main phase because essentially they have to. Guess not main phase because they have to. They're at the bottom, very good for me. Got a land. And here I'm going to play Reidane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should play Reidane here. We could Archon. We could Archon slow them down more. Hands of their non-base. Come and tapped. Maybe that's better than playing Reidane here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And we can actually start attacking with Archon of Emeria, because they'd have to triple block in order to kill it. And if they're doing that, I love when we get them. I love when we get them. I love it when they take the 2. Absolutely fantastic. No, they'd have to triple block in order to kill Archon. And we can sack the Selfless Savior to protect it. Main phasing Shark Typhoon for 2. That's fine. They would have to double block if they wanted to kill it, which I guess I'm still fine with. If I draw land, I'm absolutely going to play Valkmira. Valkmira just becomes redonkulous. If a source of opponent control will do one damage to your opponent. Yeah. Do not draw land. Let's see. This is non-token. I think I'll just cast a Reidane here. Do I want to attack? I want to attack. I can attack. They have to double block. And sack the Selfless Savior to kill the shark, I suppose. Have Reidane. Obviously, it would have been much better if I got another land, because then I could have just played Valkmir, and then my attack would be super easy. Selfless Savior. I think the Selfless Savior is unlikely to have that much work elsewise. They do commit to the double block. Yeah, obviously I want to keep Archon around. Just muddles what they can do. I'll probably take Cute off the screen. That comes in tapped, get boned. They have 5 mana. They have to do stuff on my turn. Alright. They can only cast something for 3 mana, which is hilarious. I can just Skyclave one of these, I suppose. Could cast a Thalia. 3 mana in the sky. They might have maybe a Fairy Vandal. They can't activate Spectral Sailor, because this affects abilities as well. I think I'm just going to Skyclave Apparition a Sailor. They can't counter this. I guess I could pay it 3 mana counters? No. Okay, yeah. Whatever, that's fine. Is it worth it attacking? I think Archon is not super valuable. I have a backup Reidane. I think Tithe Takers are worth keeping around, though. I assume they're going to triple block Archon. Do they, though? Like... I mean, that's like a... Wow. I'm surprised it's Reidane here. I guess they want to cast something large. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if it's just like a Shark Typhoon, that's going to be very slow. Interesting. I have a backup Reidane, so they got to cast it now. Good to see. Loud noises. So they can counter again. Attack with Archon first. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this doesn't even count as a land because they didn't sack it on their turn. So I hope they didn't need that mana. Okay. So they didn't do anything to that. I think I just want to play... I can only play one thing. You gotta remember that Archon counts for you as well. If I can only play one thing here... What is it that I want to play? I think I just want to play Reidane. It'll suck if she gets countered, but... Censor. Darn. Oh well. You have to do it on your turn, friend. So only cast one thing a turn, which is great for me. Not as great for you. Skyclave I need for the wolf that's probably coming down this turn. So I think I'm gonna play Thalia here. I guess they could counter this with Field Mystic. By the way, if any of you like flowers, you should check out my Instagram. All that stuff linked in the description. I have what I like to think is a comprehensive description. Best description in the game. On bottom, that's nice. They have one card, essentially. If I top deck a land, I can play a Selfless Savior and something else, which would be nice. Attack for one, that I do not care about. Didn't draw land. This probably just gets countered. They can cast this for one as well. Oh, gets countered. That's fine. Attacks. What's nice is that we're still in a pretty decent spot. They do have Spectral Sailor, which is unfortunate. It does mean that they can draw. But I mean, this costs 5 if they want to do it on my turn, so they really should just cast it on theirs. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they just used Spectral Sailor's ability this turn. Shark Typhoon. Okay. I don't love it. They should sack with Field Mystic, yeah. Do I want to block? At this point, I think they have enough mana that I don't care about things. Notice, if I had Hushbringer, my dig would have been countered, but it is what it is. Skyclave can't counter this, which is unfortunate. Selfless Savior here is just not great. Sorry, Hushbringer. I don't know. I don't think Archon is that great either. I think maybe I'm just going to try and squad up my team. I'm actually going to make this larger. I can take the 6 damage for a little bit. But this stops them from attacking with Spectral Sailor for the time being. That's unfortunate. I take 7 here. These can only block flyers, but they do have 2 of them. I take 7. Then they play those 2. That's 6 more. That's 13. So I would absolutely die. Going for the kill. Not good. I could Skyclave one of these, but it's still 10. I don't have a way to gain life. I don't have a way to kill this on my own. So that is, well, I play Hushbringer. I'm just trying to think. If I play Selfless Savior and Hushbringer, I can put Hushbringer to 2 power. I can block this, putting me to 12. Okay, I guess that is something that I can do. I gave myself a second. And then I can't block any of the stuff anyway, so I literally might as well attack with these. Tell me you didn't draw anything good. Tell me you did not draw anything good. So I can sack a Selfless Savior to keep the Hushbringer around as well. Okay. So I do need to just make sure. If I block the Brazen Borrower, so that I can actually kill something, I would go up to 12, and then I would go down 6, 5, 2. I'll go down to 2. But I would get something off their board. But I don't think that I have to care about that necessarily. Getting something off of their board. Activate that now, which is a little strange. I guess I now lose to Brazen Borrower or any bounce spell, whereas if I had blocked the Shark Typhoon token, then I wouldn't be dead to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially have them dead. Knifeback Ambusher. I can get rid of the Skyclave Apparition, so I win. This here is the Skyclave. Right! Forgot about that. They saw the Skyclave and conceded. Alright. We take those. We absolutely take those. I think I like the authority here. Put a permanent card. I don't want them to do stupid stuff like that early. None of these feel very good to me. I like the authority just because their stuff will come in tapped, so they can't like do blocky shenanigans. I think I'm gonna get rid of Maul. I think I'll only have 2. Is that Raoul? I was reading it as Rawl, like Paul, but with an R. But I feel like that's probably Raoul. I have Luck Be a Landlord on my second monitor right now, just chilling, waiting for me. I'm at 17,601 monies right now. I have like I had an early diver, and then I was able to pivot into sweets. Yeah, this is fine. Don't have a 1-drop, which is unfortunate. I still think we play Tithe Taker as early as possible. Oh wow, we'll have a 4th land. Yeah, plan is a Tithe Taker into Archon. This could get censored. If it gets censored, that's actually very helpful for us. It means that our future cards are less likely to get censored. This could get Brazen Borrower, I guess. What the heck is this? Check your forgets and uses all abilities. Mutating onto the creature won't give it abilities. It can gain abilities in other ways. That's so weird. The wording is so strange. That's fine, I suppose. We're just gonna play Archon. It kind of sucks that this is essentially dead. We can Skyclave for it, but it is essentially dead. But we're gonna get Archon down. Next turn, I guess depending on what they do, I can attack. So we probably just... I guess we just play an Aspirant. actually gonna play a secondary Archon of Emeria. Because this just feels like a Mystic. It could be Wolf. Wolf would be pretty upsetting. I mean, we were pretty lucky winning that first game. Death and Taxes tends to have some issues with creature-based decks, especially annoying ones. I do have flyers, though. Unfortunately, I can't cast tickets this turn. Mystic, which just is a hard counter. I guess Brazen Bar was also pretty garbo against Valkyra. Denial doesn't matter too much here. Censor doesn't matter too much here. I think I'd rather just cast. Reidane. I assume that this is going to counter. I mean, they have stuff to do with speed because of the time it's taking for them to do stuff. If I can just beat them down with Archon of Emeria before they get a chance to gate, that's not great for me. Okay. I would not mind the Skyclave Apparition. We're gonna block here. So the reason I'm doing this before combat now is because I need to know whether or not they have a Mystic. That changes how I attack. I do have Faceless Haven, so I'm not sure it's going to much. I can activate Faceless Haven. No, I just died. I have 4 blockers, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I don't just die, but I lose my entire board. Yeah, I think I have to actually bring in Divine Gambit. We're gonna see how it goes. These in the future will be Declaration in Stone. I don't think Lurrus is terribly good in this matchup. Because it seems like they're less likely to kill my creatures, more likely to just be annoying about it. I don't love this hand for a number of reasons. Main one, we only have 2 lands. I'm going to try and Aspirant them, but that has a ton of risks associated with it. Namely, they have a lot of bounce spells. Next turn, I don't even know if I play Lurrus next turn. Do that. I'm just gonna play the Tithe Taker. Okay. Main base opt. I guess I don't have another land. Okay. Okay, this could be good enough. If my opponent kept a pretty greedy hand like that, and they were digging for it and they missed, then Archon of Emeria will hopefully help me out a lot. Damn. Top deck the forest. This only have one blue. Throw Spiral. Doesn't make a line drop, that's fine with me. Here I think I'm going to play Thalia. I didn't realize this deck played Crow Spiral. So I don't understand why it's playing Shark Typhoon. I guess it has some things. Next turn, I just play another Aspirant, I suppose. That's just rude. Will not stand for this. Okay, they are at 8. I did use my my apparition so that I could attack. Stressful. Very very stressful. I hate one match videos, but unfortunately, I have other things to do. That's it. I'm still gonna do a deck summary. We're also gonna open the pack. Oh, it's Friday. I have to do that stupid FNM in order to get the arena code. I don't know if it's worth it. I legitimately don't know if it's worth it. So next week, we're probably going to do a different Death and Taxes list. Let me know in the comments down below what type of Death and Taxes you want to see. I prefer it if they are white-based, because it's a stretch to say anything else is Death and Taxes. But 2-color, 3-color, whatever. Let me know what version of Death and Taxes you want to see in the comments. Hushbringer had some annoying problems in the deck. But the thing is, like, so did Archon, right? This deck likes to double spell, but sometimes it can't. And very similarly, like, this deck likes to have a couple of ETBs. Sometimes it can't. So I still think that this build is generally fine. It's just going to struggle against decks that have a lot of tempo cards and a lot of creatures. A lot of creatures that are, like the wolf, very good on their own. Skyclave Shade just isn't enough. We're getting Declaration in Stone, which I might try to make a main deck card, as opposed to a sideboard card, because I do think Declaration is probably good enough. But yeah, not entirely sure. We're also getting Thraben Inspector. That's a card that's meant to help this deck because it gives the ability of having some sort of a card advantage. The thing is, it's kind of just like a 1-2. We don't have flicker effects, right? We don't have Flicker Wisp. We don't have the white Eldrazi, Eldrazi Displacer. We don't have that. So we can't get as much value. We also don't have Tireless Tracker. So, like, we can't make a white-green version that it'd be more like Mavericky or whatever, Hate Bearsy. But we don't have those. So I'm not sure if the historic version of Death and Taxes will want the card. I'm going to try the card. Do not get me wrong. But I'm not sure about it. I don't think there was anything else for Death and Taxes in the Historic Anthology 4. I don't think. I'm trying to think of, like, through the other colors. How much did Merit Lodge's thing cost? Because that could be one option. Daily MTG. Where's my H? There we go. What else did they have? Or what was that? Enter the battlefield, another snow permanent. Scry 1 at the beginning of your upkeep if you control 10 or more. 10 or more, I don't think there's enough Like, we'd have to have a lot of land, because I don't think there's really any other snow things. Yeah, this isn't actually snow. Yeah, there's just not enough snow things. Even if we, like, splash a second color. I guess this is only looking at these. But yeah, even if we splash a second color and had the duels, I just don't think that it'll be enough. White green doesn't seem good enough for it. White blue, this is probably fine in a Death and Taxes type deck, especially if we have like Archon. Like, it just allows us to do more stuff with the mana. This is maybe okay because it just makes essentially more Faceless Havens. But yeah, there's just really not a lot, unfortunately. So I don't think Merit Lage is so... What am I talking about, dude? We're getting Sword of Body in Mind. But I don't think... But it's not better than Maul. Maybe Sword of Body and Mind is a decent sideboard card. We definitely have to look back at the white-red Death and Taxes with Equipment deck. Because I think the addition of Body and Mind might be enough to drive that deck over the edge of being like pretty decent. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else really in this like list. All that's getting cut. But you'll never know. Haha. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, I have a PO box for sending me nonsense. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind, Malik, and Balatair, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description down below. Do, of course, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff really does help out the show. And, of course, until next time, all will be one.